let's talk makeup. I get a lot of questions from you guys about my makeup. Does someone do my makeup for me? My skin when you're watching the Insta stories, and I just want to tell you it's really, really simple. Nothing overly expensive, and it probably takes me anywhere from 5 to 7 minutes, and that's about all the time I have. So I'm just going to go through it with you and tell you the products that I'm loving. All of this can be found on my website under all the things beauty, but I just wanted to kind of go through the steps and colors and things like that because I get a lot of questions, so I thought today this might be fun. So first thing, start with the INTELLISHADE. This is a SPF 45 moisturizer that I just apply everywhere, and it almost gives you a good base. And to be completely honest, you could rock this and maybe a little eyeliner and some lip gloss and you're out the door. But to go through the full face, I'm going to tell you what I do every day. So I start with that always. Important to protect the skin. Then I started to grab something and I'm like, Landyn, you don't know what you're doing. So the first thing I do is I use this Bobbi Brown. This is the Instant Full Coverage Concealer. I've gone through the little pots and some different concealers over the years, but this is just kind of my tried and true. It's creamy, it's got a nice little wand on it, and so I just apply that under my eyes. And then in a rush, you can use, your ring finger, applying a little bit of pressure there, but honestly, just a nice little fluffy brush, you can really get in there really good. So I do that everywhere. I sometimes will dot it above my eyebrow or in between my eyes. It's a brighter shade, so you really don't want to, cover any blemishes necessarily with it, but sometimes women get a little red around their nose, so I'll just kind of brighten things up. Maybe just a little around my eyebrow and right there, but mostly under eye. And if you are a mama, you cannot leave the house without concealer. Like, I will not go to the mailbox without concealer. No lie. So once I get that all kind of blended in, then I apply this foundation stick. This is also Bobbi Brown. I am kind of a Bobbi Brown girl. I used this for years, and then I got away from it and kind of went to liquid foundation, and I'm like, what am I doing? This is just so easy. The thing I like about this the best is you can kind of, mark your face up with it and then kind of blend it, or you can just take your brush across the top and then just blend it. Here's the trick with this. You can make this, it's customizable. You can make this as much or as little as you want. So if you're like, I just need a quick little, I'm gonna go run some errands, or I'm going to a gala tonight, and you can really just, it's all in the pressure of the brush and just the way you kind of dab it onto your skin, and instead of like rubbing in a circular motion across. Again, I probably should have started this video by saying I'm not a makeup artist, but this is just what I do and what I've learned over the years. So that's that. So after I do all my foundation, I've got my concealer on, I just want to kind of set the foundation stick. So I just recently got turned on to this Laura Mercier. It's called CANDIEGLOW. It's Sheer Perfecting Powder. Let me show it to you here. It's really pretty. It's got a little bit of a glow to it. And I was kind of wondering would I want to continue this throughout the summer, but I think I do. I like that dewy kind of luminous look. So I'm loving this. I've probably been using this for about a week and a half, and I'm all about it. So I'll just go all over my face with that. Then the next thing I'll do is, this is my all-time favorite bronzer. This is Bobbi Brown. This is Bali Brown. Or no, I'm sorry. This is ARUBA. And this is a good one. This is just, underneath, kind of defining a little bit and making a 3. If you've ever heard that before. Kind of start on your forehead, go up through your cheek, and this around to your chin. Awesome. Gives you a really nice little tan glow there. Then the next thing I love is MAC. MAC makes a really good blush called Melba. So I just take a little dot of that, smile, and just put it on the apples of my cheeks. It's just a nice little peachy glow. It's nothing over the top. You don't want to look like a baby doll, none of that. Then the next thing I'll do is start with my eyeshadow palette. And I like to keep it real simple. I really love this Naked Urban Decay palette, Naked 2, the basics. It's really pretty, really, really neutral, all matte, nothing too shimmery. I'll take the lightest color and kind of apply it to the upper brow, and then kind of move in with this little brush here and maybe dip into some of these different colors. Like I really love Frisk and Cover, and then if I was going out at night, I'd really you know, take it up a notch with this little undone. I learned a technique a few years back, and it's a really good one to applying shadow. So I'll start with this, let's say Frisk, and I'll go here right in the corner crease here, and I'll kind of just twirl it around to it, and then I do like windshield wiper, windshield wiper. So put it in there, kind of twirl it around in that corner, and then windshield wiper, and that's how you kind of get that little depth there. So I do that, and then the next thing I do is I love Bobbi Brown's long wear eye pencil. This stuff will really, really stay with you throughout the day. I don't find that it bleeds onto my upper lid. Like I just love it. And this color is mahogany, and they have like some blues and greens and grays and all that good stuff. But I just apply this above my lash line. You might be wondering if I use mascara with my lash extensions. I do not, and that is the best thing about them. So I just do a little liner there. I don't have to worry about mascara. And then I'll kind of fill in my brows a little bit. I'll just kind of brush them upwards. And then I will apply, this is the Anastasia pencil Brow Wiz, which I love, and taupe is my color. And it's got a really thin little tip on it here, and I just kind of mimic hairs. You just kind of want to, the way your hair would grow, you just kind of brush it up gently, and you can use your finger to kind of blend it in, etc. So it's awesome. I use that. And then lastly, I'll throw on a little bit of gloss. I love these BUXOM brands. The Bare Essentials are great. This one is Serena, and I like that color too. So this is really pretty for fall. It's like a little more bronzy, but it's got a little bit of shimmer, but not over the top. Pretty much that is it. That's exactly what I have on today, and it's my look pretty much every day. Again, you can, you know, elevate it, add a little more, layer it, you know, depending on where you're going, but for my everyday running around makeup, that is it.